Words, words, words. Words are so important. Our word choice, especially as teachers, is very important for our students' confidence, for their ability to understand what we're trying to get them to do. Words are so important, and that is what I am here to talk about today. Welcome. My name is Sarah Campbell, and I am one of the Upbeat piano teachers. And today I'm here to talk about the importance of word choice. And this particular topic was inspired by a student of mine this week on Wednesday. She said something to me that just really struck me as interesting, and I thought I would share it with you today. Welcome to the broadcast. If you are joining me live, please make sure to say hello and tell me where you're tuning in from. If you're joining on the replay, don't be afraid to jump into the comments, even if it's after the broadcast, because I am here to chat with you about all things words. If you're tuning in live, do me a favor and please share this broadcast with your teaching friends. The more piano teachers that we can reach with this business advice and teaching advice, the better. Thank you so much. All right, so today's topic is the importance of words. Word choice, semantics. Sometimes we might say something that comes across a little wrong to our students. Maybe we start by saying, after they play a piece, oh, that was okay, let's do this. But already your student has kind of tuned you out because what they heard from you was, it wasn't good. Words are so important. Hey, we've got a bunch of people tuning in today. I see Candace from Toronto. Welcome. Krista is tuning in from California. Visalia, I think that's how you pronounce that. Elizabeth is coming from Syracuse. Kristen is from Chesapeake, Virginia. And Claire's here from Canada. Welcome. Glad to see you all here today. Oh, and we've got Angela here from Utah. Welcome. Now, let's talk a little bit about word choice. Words are very powerful things. They can build or break our students, and it's up to us to choose the right words in order to inspire our students, to build them up. We certainly don't want to break them. If you're the type of teacher that wants to break your students, maybe you shouldn't be teaching. At least that's my opinion. Again, words that build or break, or words that intimidate or inspire. Our choice is extremely important. Can you think of some words that you use in your studio or don't use in your studio that you are very conscious of choosing that particular word? What kind of verbiage do you use in your studio that is important to you as a teacher, that reflects your teaching values and your aim for your students? What kind of words do you use? I have a couple of examples from some teachers from our Upbeat Mastermind group. This morning, I told them that I was going to be doing this broadcast, and I had a couple of comments that I thought were really interesting. So I'm going to share those with you. I have them written down old school on a piece of paper. So first, I have a suggestion from Rebecca Piat. She says she does not use the word can't in her studio. Can't is forbidden because that is a negative word to say, oh, I can't do it. Oh, that word's not allowed. No can't. I would have a nice big sign on the wall with can't and it crossed out. Another suggestion comes from Nicola Canton. She said she likes to use the word even to provide positive framing when she's talking about how a student can improve. She says, what could make this piece even better? It's a nice little word choice. Not what could make this piece better. That kind of says that the piece isn't good, but what could make this piece even better? All right, another one comes from Carol Ivkovich. She always likes to start by framing things positively, and she will start with here's what I really liked about the piece that you just played. Fantastic stuff. Oh, okay, I see some great comments from you all. Claire says can't is also forbidden in her studio. Beth, oh yes, same as Carol. you praise first, and then you can comment on things that can be improved, right? Absolutely. Great ideas. Now, the phrase that I want to teach you today is this is something that I did not come up with. Like I said, this was from one of my students. And actually, this is from a voice student of mine. She was working on memorizing a piece. We memorize all of our vocal repertoire so that we can focus on acting. And she said to me, when I asked her, is this piece finished yet? Are we ready to move to the next step? She said, I learned it by heart. And my brain lit up, and I thought, oh, what a wonderful way to say memorized. Memorized is a very different phrase than learned by heart, isn't it? And I paused and I said, Ava, what a fantastic word choice. What's the difference between memorization and learning by heart? And she explained it to me. She said, if you know it by heart, it sounds like you really wanted to learn it, that you were inspired to embrace it with your heart and to know it fully. Whereas memorization, to say that you have to memorize something, that implies it's because you had to. So now in my studio, when I'm going to talk to my piano and voice students about memorizing a piece, instead of saying memorizing, I'm going to say, I would like you to learn this by heart. What a wonderful phrase choice. I see some more comments down below. Krista says, I always tell them that mistakes are okay and we will work through them. Yes, it is good. Mistakes are fine. Mistakes, that's what this room is for, right? We're here to look at mistakes and we're here to fix them. Hey, Marcy. So I hope that you enjoyed that little suggestion about learning by heart. I think that's a wonderful way to frame things. And again, I want you to comment below with the things that you say in your studio. What do you say to your students? What word choice do you kind of flip around in order to change their mindset, to give it a positive framing, to build them up instead of breaking them down? All right, so I have some cool links for you today. The Upbeat bot is all ready to go to deliver them to you. If you are interested in these, the links that I'm going to send you, one is a little essay about word choice. There's a video with Leonard Bernstein talking about his experience as a piano student, and it's fascinating. That one's an hour long, but it's a great listen if you're doing something else, if you're multitasking, if you're driving somewhere, or if you're working around the house. It's really enjoyable to listen to. And also I have a book recommendation called Coffee with Ray. We read this in the Upbeat Book Club. It's a fantastic book, and there's a lot of really good stuff about semantics in there. So if you're interested in these links, I want you to type the word words below. That's confusing. And please, I hope you enjoy these links. All right, so that is kind of a wrapping up the topic for today. Again, it's all about word choice and choosing things that will build up our students instead of breaking them down. And we want to choose things that inspire our students instead of intimidate them. All right. If you enjoyed today's broadcast, please remember to share this video with your teacher friends. I'm really looking forward to reading all the comments about what words you use in your studio. And I wanted to remind you all, we had a free webinar a couple of weeks ago called The 5 Habits of Successful Piano Teachers. And I wanted to remind you that replay is available until October 31st. It is at upbeatpianoteachers.com. If you are interested in getting the replay of our wonderful webinar, we had so much fun with this one. If you're interested in getting that replay, I want you to type 5 habits below, and I will personally get back to you about that. And final reminder to everybody who has already registered for the webinar, you can get all of the materials on the website. The little mini workbook is on there and everything. And plus there's an exclusive coupon for our premium webinars, and that also expires after Halloween. So if you're interested in getting those premium webinars, now is the time. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And remember, you can tune in every Friday around noonish, and I will do my Friday 5 Live. Just to let you know, I think next week it's going to be a little bit later because I had to move around some students, but I will let you guys know about that. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time.